Okay, let's make two videos. I'm going to call it the Fisheye Frenzy series. Now, I've reviewed some other fisheyes, and I'll be comparing all of them in the next video. So let's talk about the one Nikkor lens that is more fun than a pervert with one pocket full of $100 bills and another pocket full of condoms inside a whorehouse. Yeah, that's a bit crazy, I know. You people are going, this guy's nuts. Anyway, this lens is a lot of fun. I've owned so many fisheyes over the years. And I'm going to compare all the fisheyes in the next video, and there's no other YouTube video like it. People are like, well, your videos aren't in high production. Well, you know what? I don't really care. I like information better than I like high production. I can't even tell you how many high production videos that I've seen that were like, oh my god, that video was done really well, but it really sucked. It had no information in it, and it didn't help me at all. So I'm of the philosophical position that my low-budget videos should be informational and content-rich rather than be high-budget productions. Dispensing with the necessities of stating what to me is an obvious fact, let's first talk about this lens. Now, Nikon, being the stinkers that they are, decided to recently raise the price on this lens. This is the 16mm f2.8 D series. It's an autofocus. Of course, autofocus on a fisheye is rather obtuse, and why is that the case? It's because the throw on this lens is incredibly narrow. It's the shortest throw you're going to find on a lens. What is throw? That is the amount of, you actually have to turn the lens between a minimum focus to infinity. So let's take a look at infinity, minimum focus, infinity, minimum focus. It's not much, is it either? Closest focus to these like 9.8 inches, isn't that right? Yeah, roughly that, 9.8 inches, and this is 8 elements in 5 groups. This lens, unfortunately, now is $1,000 new, or $999.99, $1,000, whatever, same crap. I hate it when people always sell stuff like that. It's only $999.99. Yeah, it's $1,000. You know, shut the hell up. So Nikon recently jacked the price up on this lens. It is an all-Japanese-made lens. Arguably so in their favor, as is the case. These lenses, especially the front element, which of course is where all the money lies, not all of it, most of it, is rather expensive and time-consuming to produce. So I can't say it's worth $1,000 simply based on the front element, but it is an awesome lens. Now, it is an all-metal lens. And it is a screw drive lens, but it doesn't matter when it comes to a fisheye lens, because you can, even though this is a screw drive and it will not work for autofocus, it doesn't matter if you throw this on a 3000 series or 5000 series. However, those are DX cameras, and there are DX fisheyes. I'm going to show you all the fisheyes in the next video. So this is a wonderful lens. Like I said, this is most fun you can have with your underwear on. Incredibly lightweight, incredibly small, very, very well built. I don't really think it's worth $1,000. You can grab them all day long for about $550, $600 off of a Fisheye. Yeah, I said Fisheye. So if you ever wanted a fisheye, these are really a tremendous amount of fun. I mean, they are very small to pack around. Having one of these, if you're doing wedding shoots, I mean, as important it is to have a macro for a few shots at a wedding. It's like, oh my god, that's so awesome, it really spiced up the portfolio. This is another lens that will really, really spice it. People love fisheye shots. The only thing you gotta know about fisheye shots is how to take a fisheye shot, so you can make a most beautiful world in the world look like an ugly dog with a fisheye lens if you don't do it right. But using one of these in the church for like a wedding shoot or a group shot, people love the piss out of it. But it's just like using pepper. You got to use this lens like pepper on your stew. It's like you dash a little bit in there, it's like, oh my god, that's awesome. But if you use too much of it, people go, oh my god, that sucks. So if you're doing a corporate shoot or a wedding, use this lens like you use pepper. You use it just enough. If you use too much of it, people will want to rip your head off and crap down your neck. People are going, oh my god, he's so crazy. Let me show you a little trick I learned ages ago, how to fix your fisheye lenses. Now, Nikon used to make this really, really expensive metal lens cap for fisheye, and of course, protecting the front element on your fisheye lens is like insanely important. So this, as you can see here, I mean, I can just turn this upside down and wiggle a little bit and it'll fall off and that'll come undone in your bag. And it's so easy to scratch the bubble on the front of this fisheye lens. So what you do is you attach some Velcro to the front plastic cap, cheap bastards, and some Velcro to your rear cap, Nikon, cheap plastic. The lens cap is anyway, not the lens. And then what you do is you get yourself some Velcro. Nothing in the world is more useful than Velcro strips. Go down to Lowe's or Home Depot, grab yourself some Velcro strips, and what you do is you'll cinch it around like that, and then like that, and voila! Perfect. That's how you fix your fisheye lens. So if you're traveling or whatnot, your front cap doesn't come off, because once that front cap comes off, it is so easy to destroy the front element on your fisheye. And there ain't no filter for a fisheye, no filter for the front element of a fisheye lens. The lens cap is the filter. And it falls off so easy thanks to Nikon's cheesy, pathetic plastic falls off if you look at it the wrong way. Lens cap, it's almost unbelievable. So next I'm going to be showing you some close-ups, and we'll take a look at them of all the fish eyes. So check out the next video. We'll take some close-up looks and have a nice time with my favorite lens, the fisheye. So this is going to be the fisheye frenzy video series. Oh God, I gotta stop drinking so much caffeine.